political policies, the Biden administration has wreaked havoc on the lives of all Americans. This has been completed through record high inflation, skyrocketing gas prices, and severe logistical mistakes. Since Biden assumed the presidency in 2021, his administration has invested an estimated $5.8 trillion into the American Rescue Plan. Printing off more money is never the solution. It results in the devaluation of currency, diminishing its purchasing power. This phenomenon is also defined as economic inflation. As a result, the cost of living in America has become increasingly more expensive. Biden has also ignored top generals' advice on military operations, resulting in botched evacuations that waste billions of taxpayer dollars and countless American lives. This is a very important topic to grasp and understand. The decisions made today will impact every single one of us as we grow older. I have evaluated multiple diverse sources regarding this issue. The problems with this current administration are not only apparent in my life, but they are universally impacting all Americans. Learning more about this topic intrigues me greatly, and I am confident that you can temporarily suppress your personal opinions. The Biden administration is a complete failure. Today, I will be arguing that the Biden administration has caused record high inflation, increased gas prices, and a lapse in logistical aptitude. The Biden administration has created record high inflation, skyrocketing gas prices, and disastrous logistical decisions. Under the Biden administration, inflation reached 7.9%, a 40-year high. This is due to the policies passed in response to the COVID-19 pandemic during 2020 and 2022. According to Brandon Forsyth's article, Biden budget plan raises inflation deficit risk. From 2020 to 2022, government spending exceeded $5.8 trillion, roughly 25% of the United States' total gross domestic product in 2020. This resulted in the inflation rate increasing from 1.23% to 7.90% in the years from 2019 to 2022, respectively. In the words of economist Douglas Holtz-Eakin, if you cut taxes and increase spending financed by debt, that will put an upward pressure on inflation. This data concludes that the present inflation rate is directly attributed to Biden's influence on government spending. Unmitigated inflation devalues and diminishes the purchasing power of the US dollar. This has applied increased pressure on American families to make ends meet. Inflation is a massive issue. However, Americans are also paying premium prices at the pump. Biden's political agenda is pushing gas prices up and straining budgets. The increased price of gas is attributed to two main factors: the banning of oil drilling on federal land, oil or domestically and offshore, and the suspension of key oil lines across the country. According to a statement from Ted Cruz at a congressional meeting, on Biden's inauguration, the national average for a gallon of gas was roughly $2.38. On that same day, January 20th, 2021, Biden pulled the permit for the Keystone XL pipeline. As of April 2022, the national average for a gallon of gas exceeds $4.23 a gallon, with certain states like California reaching upwards of $7 a gallon. This makes it difficult for strained budgets to pay for transportation costs. A possible counter to my argument would propose the following: that Joe Biden does not control the gas prices. There have been many events such as the COVID-19 pandemic and most recently Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The aftermath of these events proved to be very harmful to the economy in the United States. However, Biden cannot blame Russia entirely for the status quo in the United States. High gas prices have been apparent in the U.S. since Biden was inaugurated. My research concludes that the closure of oil pipelines and the banning of drilling on federal lands increased gas prices domestically. My research suggests that Biden's political agenda has resulted in increased gas prices. However, this administration has created far worse. The Biden administration has ignored intelligence and logistics from top generals. Biden did not listen to generals before he withdrew American forces from Afghanistan. Biden's decision to hastily withdraw from Afghanistan proved to be disastrous. During the evacuation, 15 U.S. servicemen died at the hands of Taliban suicide bombers. Biden went against the advice he received from top generals and evacuated American forces from Afghanistan before U.S. citizens. The hasty exit also left around $85 billion worth of equipment, ranging from Humvees to Apache helicopters and other sophisticated technology. Biden's hasty exit from Afghanistan cost taxpayers around $85 billion as well as the lives of 15 American soldiers. Now that we've gone over the main points, I'm going to begin to conclude this speech. The Biden administration is a complete failure. The Biden administration has record high inflation rates, high gas prices, and a lapse in logistical aptitude. This is a very important topic to grasp and understand. The decisions made today will impact every single one of us as we grow older. Visit this link to be eligible to vote in the upcoming midterms and to take congressional power away from Joe Biden. The constituents in this country deserve effective and competent leadership, something that Joe Biden has not been able to give them. Thank you.